it takes from the second we hit start streaming till it actually starts streaming. So we're kind of testing the waters right now. So we'll see if we've started streaming yet.
Streaming. It's like row, row, row your boat.
Yes, we've been going for 15 seconds now.
Whoa, embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't pick my nose or anything.
Yeah, I know. We got to figure out the time of this. There you go.
There we are.
Now we can see us.
We're
Big
there.
as life.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hello, folks.
I hope it's not too high.
Welcome to Monday.
Way up high.
And the Quilted Twins Fabric Show. All the items we'll be showing you are already on our website, quiltedtwins.com. You can go there and order them right away. And so, this is the December 7th edition. 8th. What happened to the 7th?
Saturday, Sunday. This is Monday.
Oh, man, I keep losing days.
I lose weeks
But
at a time.
anyway, Riley Blake, Letters from Home collection. You've got these letters, patriotic-y thing here happening. And so you have that there going on. So those of you Quilts of Valerie kind of people or patriotic people, or you've got a son or daughter in the military, patriotic, or for that matter, college, do people still send letters? Patriotic 451 $6.99 a yard.
I don't know that anybody uses the mail system except to send packages. Now, I'm Rachel here, and I have a whole bunch of blenders for you that are in kind of unusual colors. I don't know why this is not getting sharp, okay? I need this to be sharp. Now it went gray. This is a really pretty, there we go, kind of a rose color for you. This is Basics 981, and this is a Henry Glass. It's called POV, and this is a dusty mauve rose.
Okay, and I've got another patriotic here. We got boats, we got tanks, we got armored personnel carriers, we got ambulances and cargo planes and helicopters and airplanes, and see, if you hold it this way, they're flying upside down. We send them the right way. There we go. Because otherwise they'll be the Polish Navy or something. Patriotic number 450. These are by Riley Blake. $6.99 a yard.
This is a sage. A sage with, looks like a little bitty print on it. There we go. There, it's nice and sharp. This is from Henry Glass as well. And this is a basic. Basics 946. It said it's the POV blenders. $12.50. There you go. What a good picture there, finally.
Okay, got a lot of earth tony looking things here that could work out as possibly Civil War colors. Okay, this is a gray poupon, mustardy kind of a yellow happening, and overlapping fish scales, or maybe those are seashells. Who did it? I don't know.
Glass.
Henry did it. Henry Glass. Okay, Basics number 958. And it's $12.50 a yard.
Here is another one. Now, this is going to be hard to describe, Ken. Would you call this pink or brown? A pinky brown, right, Sam? A pinky brown? A pinky, rusty mauve. There we go. If in doubt, call it something we've never heard of. Basics 447, same line that Ken showed you about, $12.50. These are some of the more unusual shades that have been showing up lately. People have been asking us to match, and we haven't had any. Now we do.
And another Henry Glass. Here we go. This brownish, reddish sort of color. It's kind of like scribbling. It's kind of like your spirograph went crazy on you. Got out of control. Basics number 951. $12.50 a yard.
This is another one like what I've been showing you with a little bit of pebbly look. And this is blenders with a POV. And this is by Henry Glass. Once again, a division of Jaftex. Basics, $9.49. These ones are made in Japan, actually, and they're $12.50.
Okay, and here is another Henry Glass. Same design as I held up just a moment ago with the spirograph gone wild. With doodling strokes going on. The color is sort of a brownish yellow, dark, earth tony. Basics number 952, $12.50 a yard.
This one is a bit of a greenish gray. This one has that same pebbly look. It's definitely gray, but the gray has a greenish tinge to it. And this one is Basics 948. It's called Basics with a POV, $12.50. And I think POV always stood with point of view. So, it says Blenders with a POV by Goldie L Studio.
Okay, here's another Henry glass with that design I've held up twice already. The spirographs, doodling lines going all over the place. This time, though, the color is an antique blue, sort of a dusty antique blue. Basics number 950, $12.50 a yard.
Here is a brown, a little bit of a reddish brown. This is a really nice brown. Here's my hand so you can see it. Brown. There you go. There's the good color. Brown. Basics 953, $12.50. If you want to get something different, I'll keep showing these. Okay. This one is part of that Blenders with a POV. Okay.
Okay, you asked for different.
I did.
I got different. I got Sasquatch. Here we go. That can't get more different than Sasquatch. I mean, different name, different parts of the country goes by different aliases. Some of them might be swamp apes. But anyway, Bigfoot's in other part of the country. On a green, solid green, hunter green, foresty myth. Number
We have some people mad at
136,
us over there.
$12.50 a yard.
Okay, so far we haven't seen him, so I guess he's a myth, right, Ken? This is a gray, kind of a diagonal plaid or diagonal lines. I'm trying to get it to sharpen up here. Diagonal lines with this gray. And this is Basics 954. Basics, I don't know why it's not sharpening up. Come on. Basics 954, $12.50.
Okay, now Northcott, we've been showing you some things from Northcott that are the 250th anniversary of our country. Well, this is part of it, USA 250. And then we've got some patriotical kind of words happening on this. The background color is a creamy white. All of them in this line of fabrics were sort of creamy, antique-y looking. USA number 158, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, I've got two of these blenders with a POV. Can you see that color? This is a bit of a, let me put my hand on. There you go. A little bit of a pinky, dusty rose, and this is Basics 955. Let me see. I'm trying to get it to sharpen up. I don't know why it's not sharpening. And this one is a cream or a light tan. Blenders with a POV, and this is Basics 957. I'm going to show that design to you. These are the same design. There you go. So you can see the little lines on it. I don't know if I'm too close or too far. It needs to sharpen up. There we go. $12.50 by Henry Glass.
Okay, this is another one of Northcott's America 250 thing. It's almost like a Currier and Ives sort of look to it. We got patriotic scenes. We got Philadelphia's Liberty Hall. We got Paul Revere riding with the flag. We've got a variety of different historic looking things going on. Background color is a creamy white. So it really all tips its hat to our 250th anniversary here, which will be here shortly. USA number 157, $12.50 a yard.
This is a gray with a kind of a diagonal print on it, and this is part of that Blenders with a POV. Basics 956 from Henry Glass, and now we go back to the seashells, only this is a really pretty green. And this one is, see if I can sharpen that one up. Basics 959. I don't know why this camera is not wanting to focus today. 959, there you go. $12.50. There you go.
Okay, I got some logs. Y'all have your firewood ready? My brother was telling me this is Studio E. Studio. It just says Studio. Okay, my brother says he got like 3 inches of snow laying in central Pennsylvania. Some of you got more, some of you got less, but I got wood here. You need a wood burner going to keep you warm. Here you go. And so the end of the logs in the stack, landscape number 197, $12.50 a yard.
Hey, that's pretty. This one is just more of those seashells, and look, it came in nicely and focused a little bit that dusty pink, really pastel-y pinky rose. And this is Basics number 960. Basics 960, $12.50 by Henry Glass.
Yeah, you've been chainsawing along. Here we go, some more studio fabrics. It just says Studio. It doesn't say Studio E. It just says Studio. Digital by Funny Girl. Out of the woodwork. Okay, we got more logs. Been chainsawing. Here we go. Hope you're ready for this winter. All right, you need to come down here, you snowbirds. Landscape number 198, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a greenish gray, bit of a seashell kind of look, a shell kind of look. And this is another Basics blenders with POV. Basics 961 by Henry Glass, $12.50.
Okay, here is another one of those studio ones. They calling this ombre. Okay, doesn't look like any ombre I've ever seen. Looks like 2.5-inch strips to me, doesn't it? Look like used to strips.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is this an Insta
They
quilt?
called it an ombre. Look at, I'm an ombre. Did we put it in ombre?
It's in landscape.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Okay.
Okay, so here you got to look at. Let me show the camera. It says I'm an ombre. In other words, it changes colors on all the strips. But it's cool.
Okay, so anyway, InstaQuilt. Landscape 199, $12.50 a yard from the studio.
E. Okay, this is a blue.
Put any E with it.
This is
Just
a
the studio.
blue design background. Oh, look at, you can see you see the design on the front, and this is really nice. And this says Basics 962, $12.50 a yard. Really pretty light blue. That is a really pretty.
Okay, and I got some more wood here. Okay, here we go. Tan, taupe, grays, shades of gray. There we go. But that's the log pile there. You start pulling them out of there. Hope that the snow's off of your log pile. Who did this? I don't know.
That's all.
Henry Glass. Henry Glass did this. Basics number 985.
I think that's
$12.50 a yard.
I think that's an E, not a copyright. I think.
They changed their logo though.
Yeah, it used to be a really big E. Oh, you guys, we have some more Christmas to show you. I'll let Ken do that while I continue through my blenders with a POV. Because we got Christmas coming down the pike and we still don't have our tree up, and I forgot to get our wreath out. Man, I'm just really losing it here. Basics 967, Basics 967, $12.50, and I think this is kind of a really pale peach. $12.50.
Okay, and this is from Riley Blake. There you go. Look carefully, closely, because it's sort of a. Is it upside down? Or right side up?
It's like something swimming, doesn't it?
Swimming. Is this the ocean?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be Christmas. It's our favorite designer, Sandy Gervais.
Sandy Gervais.
What is she doing to us?
Christmas is in town. Okay, well, it's red. Okay, it's red with that design on there. All depends on your imagination what that is.
Did we put it in red or Christmas?
It might be a vision if you're in bed and your head's on the pillow and you look down and you see all those lumps.
Maybe it's a tree.
Christmas 1183 $6.99 a yard.
Hey, it's by Sandy
need some
Gervais.
red.
You guys love Sandy Gervais stuff. We've sold a lot of her stuff in the fall line. This is a very pale sage. with that same little bitty bit of design on it. And this is by Henry Glass, blenders with a POV. Basics $9.63, $12.50 a yard.
Oops, she did it again. No, that's it. Oh, here we go. This time she did it in green. Okay, we got those bubbles on top of the wavy things that they say is Christmas is in town. Solid green, in case you need some solid green. So get some of this green one and some of that red one, and it'll be a Christmassy thing. Yep. Christmas 1182, $6.99 a yard.
I'm not sure what that pattern is supposed to be on there, but maybe if you look at it real right, it's a tree or something.
Well, they're not snowflakes.
Yeah. This is a greenish gray again. I don't know. Gray and white. And these are the colors. I tell you, you know why I bought this whole line was because when they were showing it to me, I said, ooh, these are colors we don't already have. Basics $9.64, $12.50 by Henry Glass, and really cool shades. You guys come in and ask us, and we don't have them, and now we do.
And she did it again. Here we go. This time on a bright white background. And the design, the bubbles on the waves thing reads to be like a deep, deep dark green.
Probably is.
You think that looks like green to you?
Let's call it green.
Okay.
If you see something different, we'll let you.
All right. Christmas 1181, $6.99 a yard from Riley Blake.
This is that same design I was showing you. Oh, here you can see the pattern really well. And I've been showing you a bunch of different colors, and this time this is what color is it?
Those
brown?
are worm trails in the bottom of the mud puddle.
Shh, we'll never sell this. Blenders with a POV. Listen, this is a color you won't see often, and you're gonna love this going with lots of things. Basics $9.65, $12.50. I have no idea, like I said, why things are not sharpening up very well. There you go, perfectly sharp there for a few seconds. $12.50.
Okay, Christmas is in town. Sandy Gervais. It looks a lot like a Lori Holt, but Sandy evidently was cheating, copying off of Lori Holt. Here we go. All of these designs. Okay, geometrical kind of designs. They were intended to go with those three that I've shown you already. They're in the same line. Christmas 1180. It's a pattern. $6.99 a yard.
Hey, now I'm not sure whether this is gray or green, so I'm gonna let you guys decide. What do you think? Greenish gray? Dark gray?
Green, and the other things are gray.
Okay, the top part is gray, and the back part could be dark gray. If we had to put it in a color, I'd put it in gray. But basics, we get away with it. We don't have to name it. Basics $9.66, $12.50, and this is Blenders with the POV by Goldie Studio. And those are little bitty, oh look at there, you can see beautiful branches on there, and it's $12.50.
Okay, maybe this will help make sense of all these things, the four of them that I've been showing you. This is this Sandy Gervais thing, and look, it's the people coming from the Volkswagen bug thing over at the fairgrounds, and they got a Christmas tree from Ergel's Tree Farm. Okay.
People know they can do that.
That was an unsolicited plug for Ergel's Tree Farm because we like those people. They didn't give us no money. But anyway, we got trees, we got a barn, we got a goofy looking truck. Okay, and then a sled, a boy going sled riding. No, he's dragging home his Christmas tree on the sled.
That's really cool. That's like Dade City. That's like Dade City.
This is Dade City.
Yeah, because we have Ergel's Tree Farm.
Doesn't snow in Dade City.
They have to drag it through the sand.
It's been 18,000 days since the last snow in Dade City. Christmas 1185, $6.99 a yard.
Wow, that's a lot of days. Wow, I was only 14 when that happened. It was 18,000 days ago. What have I done with all those days? Look at this one. This is another.
Got married, had babies.
Yeah, I got married, had 5 babies, and started Quilted twins. That's probably the best part, right? Basics $8.98, $9.68, $12.50 for this one with the branches on it, and I would call this a greenish brown with gray branch.
Okay, you need some more letters from home. You need some stamps for those letters. They're all the same, though. Okay, they're all the USA Forever stamps. So there's a lot of stamps on there, all layered, piled on top of one another.
But you can't cut them out and stick them on your letters.
You can't?
Nope.
Some of these folks would try.
Would be cheap.
You know, there's a lot of stamps on here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you counted up what are stamps, 75 cents
something
now?
like that. They're
75 cents for each one of it? And how much we selling this for?
$6.99.
$6.99?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's,
they'd probably get $75 worth of stamps out of that.
Oh, yeah, lots of money worth of stamps.
Maybe
if you just
even
fussy cut. You know how to fussy cut. Patriotic 449. What we're saying is probably illegal.
Yeah, probably.
$6.99 a yard.
You'd probably have a problem getting that through the post office, even if you glued it very carefully on there. This is kind of a rosy. There's that vine or something. Sprinkle. They're not really vines on this one, but this is that really pretty rose. It looks like the driveway Basics 970 and a rose, beautiful color that we just don't have much of in the store. So come and get this with your Civil War looks or your from the 1970s and 80s, right, Ken? This color.
Yeah.
Yeah. $12.50.
Okay, and from Riley Blake, we've got this low volume. Low volume. Turn down the volume. Okay, bright white, and then we got those colorful little starry thingies. Okay.
And they love this
in comparison to my human-sized hands. See how dinky those things are? They're weeny little stars. With holes in the middle. Okay, kind of like your donuts. LV, low volume, number 14, $9.99 a yard.
That is a fabulous price, you guys, and that one is something you're going to want to just buy again and again because it's so practical. And that one's a spring one. This is another one of those vines on a green. This is a dark sage green. Basics $9.69, $12.50.
Okay, and here is some more low volume. All right, bright white in the background. And then you got all those colorful pin dots in comparison to my human-sized hand. See, they're scattered all over the place, separated quite a distance from one another. Maybe they have COVID or something and they're staying 6 feet apart. Low volume, LV, number 105, $9.99 a yard from Riley Blake.
I think it's so that our eyes don't go nuts or something. Okay, or you guys can't say there's too much print on that because there's not a lot. There's gray. It looks like the gray concrete maybe outside, sidewalk. Really nice design. Once again, blenders with a POV, Basics $9.72, $12.50 by Henry Glass.
And from Ben Artex, here we go. Ben Artex, we got a smattering of scattered splatters. All right, on a bright white background in the background there. And then you've got splatters of different colors. It's like a paintball game where only the splatters flew. It's like they were using a shotgun paintball thing instead of a rifle-y kind of. Basics number 706. $12.50 a yard.
That one's super cool. I like that one a lot. This is almost like the splatters, only this is just more like gold, like paint dropped everywhere and you missed more than you got it on the walls. This is what happens when your roller doesn't have enough paint on it, right, Ken? That's what you get. This is what you get. This is Basics $9.72, $12.50. Yes. And well, let me show this last one.
It's like cottage cheese.
This is the gray one, has a little bit of pink background to it.
Cottage cheese has gone bad.
Yeah. Basics $9.71. Part of this blenders with a POV.
I got a mud dog. Okay, an oxywaddle. Here we go. Oxywaddles.
Oxalotl.
Oxalotl.
I can't even remember how to say it.
Morris Creative Group. So Morris the cat made this. Okay, and you got all those there. We call them mud dogs where I grew up. If we catch one in the lake at Brady's Run Park, just north of Pittsburgh, had mud dogs in it. And notice the teal in the background behind it. So you got the colorful dogs, oxalotls, Oxalotl.
They're called
Creatures number 260, $12.50 a yard.
I don't know why people think they're cute, except that they're pretty colors. This is a light pinky, whitey pink. I don't know what you call this color, but this is perfect for those of you who want a really light dusty rose. Basics $9.74. Basics $9.74. You can see the color next to the white there. You can see that it's got a little bit of pink on it, and it's $12.50.
Okay, here's some more of those polywogs from Morris Creative Group. On a blue background, see, it's like they're in underwater. They got bubbles floating and seaweed going, and there they are posing for their pictures. It's picture day at the Oxawata School. Creatures number 259, $12.50 a yard.
And please don't walk in and ask us how to spell this, okay? Just say cuties. That's what they're called, Ken. Cuties too. Because spelling axolotl or mud dog or whatever Ken calls it is impossible.
Polywog.
Gold. This is a gold with little flecks on it. Part of that blenders with the POV. Basics $9.75, $12.50. And look at how nicely that would look with that. Look at see how nicely that would look with that.
Vintage looking Christmassy thing with, you've got hollies and you've got Christmas colors, and in the background you've got music and notes and teddy bears and Merry Christmases and all kinds of very nice things. Okay.
Is that a Christmas one?
Springs Creative made this. Holiday number 409. $9.99 a yard.
This is another sage green. This looks like it's got the little pebbles on it. Like Ken said, this has, let me see if I can get it to the camera to show it. The nice design there. A little bit of, there we go. This is Basics $9.76. Basics $9.76, $12.50.
Okay, this is a log pile of a different shade. Here we go. More end of the logs. So in case you don't want to run out in the middle of the night, it'll get cold in that there house. Basics, number 984, $12.50 a yard. Who did you say
Henry
did this?
Glass.
Henry Glass.
And it's called Blenders with POV. I don't know. I just knew that they were colors I didn't have. And this is a cream color, little, looks like the center part of a flower. Blenders with the POV. Basics $9.77, $12.50, and I think there's like 30 of these all together. If you've endured to the end, I got something pretty
There's
for you.
some grayish logs here. There's greenish, grayish, bluish happening on this from Henry Glass Chopping Wood.
Ooh,
Basics
ooh.
number.
Look at that.
Basics 983.
Look at that.
$12.50 a yard.
Look at that. This looks so good with the one he's
Almost
showing
like
up.
it was
Yeah,
made
like
to play.
made to go together.
Are they both from Henry?
Yeah, this is part of that same line. This has a little bit different design on it. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Almost like a webbing, like if you're at the forest and you have you run through a bunch of leaves, maybe spider webs. Basics $9.78, $12.50, and this one is a taupe. The same design by Henry Glass Blenders.
This one here goes with that one there.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Look how nicely these work together. Yeah, look at that. Like it was planned. Basics $9.79, $12.50. What's yours, Ken?
Mine's some more.
What's the number?
I don't know. Basics number 982.
I promised them something pretty.
Something pretty.
If they made it to the end.
You better pull out that there.
Yeah, I got two things.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I got to show you this first, and I would not call this pretty. What would you call this one, Ken? He would call this a dark poupon mustard. It's like a brownish gold, but at least you can see the pattern on it. Okay, this is Blenders with the POV. This is the last one. You made it through this, so now I have something really pretty for you. Okay, so while we open those...
Highland cows.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go with some Highland cows out in their pasture. They love flowers.
It's called Highland Ranch.
Rosewood Ranch. says right there on the archway
Oh,
over,
good. Yeah, that's
over
cool.
the entrance to their ranch.
Okay, you
They-
want to open it and show it to them?
I don't have any
Well,
sticker on mine.
I know. It's going to go up tonight if I make it home. Time to go up. This is Highland Ranch. Okay.
Oh, you
Isn't
got
that
lots
pretty?
of roses there.
Yeah.
And more roses. And you
Cowboy
got,
boots.
Cowboy lost his boots. Look at that.
There's a whole fabric with boots on it.
And then pictures. They've gone to being in the house with the pictures in the house. And there's
That's outside.
outside. It's a gray day, greenish gray day. And there's on the barn. That looks like it was painted quality.
And there's
Whoa,
the boots.
they've all put their boots out.
And somebody
They
stuck
lined
flowers
up all their
on.
boots. Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Cowboys going barefoot.
I think that's all there are.
Okay.
Okay, and that's only 6 pieces, so it'll be 6 times 4, $24 for that half-yard bundle. So now this one's called Swim With Me by Greta Lynn, and this is another half-yard bundle, and look at how pretty these are. This is, I chose 9 out of the 19 different fabrics for this bundle. Settling on the lighter ones. If you have making something for a boy, you're going to want to find the darker ones because they were blues. But I thought for my pictures, the turtles, all of these come in a couple of colorways. So the light blue, the shells that are colorful with the white background, and then we've got our jellyfish swimming around on white. So this one is called Swim With Me. Once again, hopefully these will go up as well tonight. So we know that you guys were taking a little bit of a break from the website this weekend, but feel free to jump on and order these as soon as we get them up. And the fabrics that you saw are already on the website. Now, when will we be here tomorrow?
The crack of noon.
Yeah, we'll be here then too. But you can come as early as 9 o'clock in the morning. And you're welcome to come then because we're ready. Even if the sign's not turned around, you can feel free to walk in and say, hey, I'm here. Because sometimes we forget. So come see us. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ken.
And we're tired. But come see us anyway. We'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Yes. Hey, we had a great time on Saturday.
Yes, we did.
Good participation to come and see, to meet Julie, the ruler lady.
I wore out my staff.
You wore out Julie,
I wore
too.
them out. The team was just really tired.
But I still didn't learn how to cut anything.
That's because you stayed down here.
They didn't let me
I
go
watched
to
it
class.
4 times. I have it memorized.
I'm not so good at
Yeah, you're not so good at cutting.
yeah.
You cut a lot.
Ooh,
You cut more than anybody. I think we're done.
there's
I
a-
think Stephen.
Let's see.